Because of her values and will to make an impact on her local community, I have chosen Ani DeFranco as my cultural icon. Ani is a singer, songwriter, poet, and activist. She emancipated herself from her parents at the age of 15. She then graduated the Buffalo School of Performing Arts at the age of 16. Likewise, at the age of 17, I was forced to get a full-time job in order to support myself and my younger sister. Ani has always been an inspiration to me because of her will to succeed and perseverance to fight through hard times. Ani has been able to use her voice and talents to make an impact on society without conforming to society's rules. How many of us or others that we may idolize can say the same thing, that we have been successful despite sticking it to the man? How many of us wish we could lead successful lives and make an impact on society without conforming to society's rules? I know I'm one of these people, but I have not found my way quite like Ani has. Ani has improved the lives of so many people, including those some people may consider outsiders, especially in society's eyes. Nevertheless, these people are important and deserve someone as strong as Ani fighting for them and giving them a voice. For example, the gay community. Ani identifies herself as bisexual. She has given much visibility to the gay community with marches, songs such as In and Out, and speeches. Gay people are just straight people. They just have a different sexual orientation than us. And like I said, they deserve someone as strong as Ani fighting for them. Just because they are considered not a norm in society doesn't mean that they should have different rights. Ani is aware of this and continues to give them a voice through her song lyrics. Ani has also made many contributions to women's rights. In April of 2004, Ani marched in Washington, D.C. for women's rights alongside Margaret Cho and Whoopi Goldberg. After the march, she stayed to perform some of her songs in order to give a voice to women's rights, such as Your Next Bold Move, and she also stayed to perform these songs in order to raise money. Music is another very important part of my culture. I value the importance of music as it gives one a way to express their feelings without speaking or writing them down. Music has gotten me through so many obstacles in my life, just as it has Ani. I hope that my children are educated in all aspects of music, including history of, songwriting, and performance. I would also like them to learn about musical instruments and how to use them. Ani has the same hopes. In order to make an impact, Ani sits on the board for the Roots of Music program. This organization helps Ani's local community by providing free instruction to children who would like to participate in the marching band. As a mother, I am very appreciative to those who give a voice and fight for our children's education, whether it be musical or academic. After Hurricane Katrina, Ani also supported her newly adopted hometown in New Orleans, and she collected donations from fans from all over the world through her website, through her record label's website, Righteous Babe. They were able to raise over $47,000 for this cause. This cause helped provide musical instruments that were lost to Hurricane Katrina for people who played them for a living or who also played them just as a passion. Without the support of Ani and her record label, many of these people's lives may have been lost to hopelessness. But because Ani was able to fight for them and provide musical instruments so that they could continue to follow their dreams and their passion, many of them had the inspiration and motivation to move on past the devastation of Hurricane Katrina and become successful musicians. Ani and I also place much importance on our children and the future of their education. Our children are our future, and they should be strong, confident, and well-rounded when entering the world. Ani and Righteous Babe Records established the Aiding Buffalo's Children program. In conjunction with their local community, they continue to raise funds for Buffalo's imperiled public school district. As you can see, Ani and I have many of the same values in our culture, such as children's education, music, and women's rights. I think Ani is a great inspiration to women of all ages. Although she does not conform to the rules of society, Ani is able to make a large impact on the cultural factors in which she thinks are very important. I aspire to be like Ani and hope my daughter has the same strengths and concerns for the world. Just like Ani, I hope that she is able to find a way to make an impact on society and her local community in a way that's meaningful to her as an individual. I hope she just doesn't follow society's norms and rules, but that she can find a way to make an impact that is meaningful to her, just as Ani has. Since Ani has shown us the way and laid out a template, I believe women will follow in her footsteps, including myself and her daughter, by making an impact on society but not giving up on our own values and our own beliefs. I think we should all aspire to be like Ani and fight for what we believe in. Thank you.